to talk about everybody getting a trophy and how my husband feels about that.
Well, anyone who's seen the last show knows how I feel about that. It's the everybody gets a trophy crew.
And what do you mean by that? Everybody gets a trophy crew.
I saw this news publication, right? These kids were all playing ball, right? You know, the parents are there, the coaches, everyone's running around, la la la. And then the games are over. And guess what? They go to the trophy table. There's 100 trophies there. So everybody gets a trophy. Win or lose or draw, you get a trophy.
And why do they get a trophy?
They get a trophy just for showing up. And the problem with that is because when I was a kid, you only got a trophy if you actually won a game. You came in first, second, or third. Now you get a trophy for coming in last place. And what does that tell me? That tells me that we celebrate mediocrity. Mediocrity meaning that it doesn't matter if you win, you get a trophy. It doesn't matter if you lose, you get a trophy. So, how do you feel about that?
No, I think that they give trophies for kids who put the effort in. I coached AYSO soccer. You know, all my kids got trophies because you know what? They were at every practice. They put the work in. They were good. They may not have been good enough to win, but they were good enough to participate. They worked hard. They put the time in. They put the effort in. So they should have gotten some kind of accolade, and that accolade came in the form of a trophy.
Okay, so when these kids grow up and they go to work, and the boss says, hey, you know, your work sucks. And the kid says, hey, I want a freaking trophy. I showed up. I came to work. It doesn't work that way in the real world. And to see, the thing is, when I was growing up, if you failed or if you lost, you learned a lesson. My father said, you get out in the street, you pick up a ball, you swing a bat, you do whatever you got to do to make yourself better. You improve yourself. You uplift the species, right? Because if we celebrate mediocrity, right, what happens to the species? The toilet bowl flushes this way. Hey, Dad.
But I think you should celebrate the effort. Get the kids out of the house. Give them something. Give them some kind of incentive to get away from the computer, away from the video games. Get them outside.
Yeah, and this is what they do today. They get the kids out of the house. They take them shopping at Walmart. They leave them in the car with the windows closed. Yeah, congratulations. That's BS. You know what? Look. No offense. Everyone loves their kids. We all love our kids. We all want our kids to be, shining stars.
But we have the best kids.
Right. But the thing is, the world needs bartenders and the world needs nerds. Okay? And I all respect for bartenders. I've met bartenders who are PhDs, and they're studying because all the people that like me that like to talk to bartenders, that's their material. But we also, who's going to set up the next Microsoft? Who's going to set up the next Oracle? Right? Let kids be what they're going to be. Don't force it on them. Okay? But the thing is, anyone ever see the movie Idiocracy? That's where we're going to freaking be headed, okay? Everyone's going to be drinking Mondo. We have to do things to...
Okay, the fact that you even know the name of that drink scares me.
It scares me too. But here's the deal, all right? We have to challenge our children to do better. We have to challenge them to work. We have to challenge them to go out there and learn how to lose and understand that you're not a failure. It means you have to work on your stuff, okay? It means that you got to go out there and win. And when you win, then you get a trophy. Okay? Right?
But it's not a unilateral thing. What about the Special Olympics? What about disadvantaged kids? What about handicapped kids?
That's not even apples and oranges. That's apple and asses. Okay? Especially challenged kids is a different topic. Okay? Those guys, they need all the accolades they can get, and my heart breaks for them.
And they deserve them.
And yes, and my heart breaks for them. But we're not talking about this here.
Okay.
Right? Stay on point.
Okay. I'm trying.
Okay, so here's my thing. Here's my advice. Okay? Less trophies, more cowbell.
Oh my God! You didn't just do that.
I just did.
Okay. We're done here.
Okay. You guys have a great weekend. We love you. See you next time.
I don't know how to do it.
I can't keep my head still too long.